Hey guys, this is Hell Hades, free to play. Guys, I'm bringing you distressing news. Like, I don't even know how we've got here, but I'm in the worst possible scenario on the free to play. Like, I can't even believe it. I actually don't even understand how I'm in this position, but I am massively behind on the Newt Fusion. I don't have the nuts coming to this account as it stands. Somehow I have missed a couple of these rares. And I guess it had to be over the weekend where I'm not playing as like focused as I am during the week. I try and get my weekend content done early so that I spend time with my family, all that type of stuff. I must have just missed completing some of the events because I thought I was totally on track. And I've gone in today checking out, okay, where are we at? I've only got 7 of the little fellas. 7 of the 12 that I'm going to need. I don't yet have any of the epics. I've got 2 of the voidies with 2 to go. And I started to look at the Fusion calendar today. And I was like, where should I be? And, you know, I'm going through the different elements here. And I should have at least 8 by the end of Dungeon Divers. But I've also already done Ice Golem, which means I should have at least 9 of these slippery fellas, and I've only got 7. So annoying. And, you know, people comment stuff like this to me all the time. You know, is there any way I can get another one of these champions? Is there anything more I could do? And honestly, it's now down to the lap of the gods, really. You know, we've got a champion chase tournament coming up at the weekend. I do have a decent number of shards, like an okay number. I've got 38 ancients, I've got 8 sacreds, yeah, so, and I've got 274 mystery shards. I'm literally going to have to just get lucky to do this fusion now, which is so distressing because honestly, this is basically the best ever fusion champion I think we've ever had. Like, ever had. And the free to play could absolutely use this champion. Now, I think what's happened over the weekend, I'm pretty certain I must have missed this Dungeon Diver. I must have missed finishing it because it was going long. I thought I was just farming away, but I must have just either missed finishing it or I didn't collect the champion. And I think if I didn't collect the champion, it would send it to me, but I could be wrong on that. I don't know. I definitely did the artifact. I definitely did that one. I definitely did Dragon. I honestly don't know where I missed the other one. I can't work out where I've missed the second one. Doesn't make sense to me. Like, I can't work it out. But I've missed 2 somehow. And I'm guessing it is this Dungeon Diver. Either I did not collect it or whatever. But where the other one was missed, I really don't know. I've got no clue where it was. Unless I did it and I just didn't collect it and it didn't just come straight in. Maybe it's in my mailbox. Is it possible it's just gone straight into the mailbox? No. So I've missed 2 somehow. So frustrating. It's so distressing. And I'm actually wondering, because we've got Champion Chase coming up. Just looking back at like past events, last time we had a kind of a fusion where we're doing it like this, where you got to collect the champions for Razelvard. We needed like 2,500 points to do the Champion Chase, okay? And generally the way they do it, this hasn't changed over time. So if you get yourself an epic, you'll get 250 points. And if you get a legendary, you'll get 500 points. So 2,500 points is kind of what I'm banking on the number to be. Which means that from 8 sacreds, if they were all epics over the weekend, if they were all epics and they were all worth 250 points, then clearly what's that? 2,000 points in the bag. And I've got a Drex ready to go, which is 500 points. So if I saved all of my sacreds for over the weekend, I've definitely got enough points if it's at 2,500. Now, the thing is, Raid could just throw the points at whatever level they want. They change it up. And sometimes when it's at the end of an event, they're more brutal than not. So the other thing I can do, I could just throw my Ancients in as well and just hope that I see either the epic or a couple of rares. But the chances of it are so slim now. I've almost got a better chance of finding the epic within these sacred shards than I have of finding 2 of the rares. I guess also I've got all of these mystery shards to pull over the next week or so to try and get this done. But I'm distressed. What we got? Yeah, basically it's a week to get this done. It is a shocker. It is an absolute shocker. And I'm also now looking at things like this event, which there's no reason not to pull for this event if you've got some soul stones. These are the soulstone events you want to actually pull for. The previous one was sucking hard. Whereas this one, you at least know exactly what your point scoring is going to be. Okay, so this is actually, and you know, any way for me to get shards right now is something I'm going to have to focus on trying to do. So I guess within this video, we may as well just go all in with my soul stones. I've got, and by the way, I never, ever, ever do Iron Keep. I never do the twins, right? This is literally just from winning soul stones through different parts of the game free to play. So I may as well do these, get them done, because the Summon Rush is definitely the place to do it, and see, just see if I end up getting lucky. Well, firstly pick up a couple of more shards, and then over the next week or so, I've just got to get lucky to get Newt. I'm so annoyed about it. It's totally my bad. Like, I guess I'm running 2 accounts, and maybe I'm just confused. Maybe I was just like, I thought I was over the line. Got here, Theodore, I wish. I thought I was over the line, and clearly I wasn't. You know, I thought I'd got myself into a good spot. Clearly, I didn't. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating that it's very difficult to... I wouldn't mind a Dythy. Yeah, it's very difficult to do anything about it at this stage. As a free-to-player, even as a spender, right? Even as a spender, it's pretty damn difficult to do much about it because you're now totally reliant on luck. And there's so many champions in the game. This is the problem, right? If you're trying to find just one specific rare, you know, what's this? 4, 7, 14, 16. Yeah, let's assume there's an average of 12 per faction, 10 to 12. Let's say it's 10. You've got, what have we got now? 12, 15 factions. You've got 150 different rares you're trying to find one from. And same sort of deal with epics, yeah? Most of them, let's assume there's only 10, and there's not, there's more. Let's assume, though, there was only 10 epics per faction. Well, you know, same numbers. Like, the chances of you finding the one you need is so low. Ah, man. So frustrating. And I know that a lot of people feel like this. This is why some people never, ever go for fusions. And I get it. Yeah, I totally get it. Because at this point, where's my way back? Where's my way back in this event? I can't push more energy. I can't push more resources. I've missed it. Yeah, if someone's got to work away for a day, or someone's got to work away for a weekend, or they just can't get to the game at the weekend, it makes fusions incredibly frustrating and difficult to complete. And I know they're meant to be difficult to complete. And I also know there's been a bunch of comments below saying it's on you. It is on me. I get it. But it doesn't make it any less frustrating. There you go. Looks like Lady H is on track. Somehow I'm way behind. If it was just 1, I'd be like, oh, I've got a slim chance. But 2? Oh, man. It's just so unlikely that I'm going to get 2. I don't understand how I missed them. Anyway, there you go. That's Hell Hades, free to play. Sucking at this game. See you later.